Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review for you guys on the brand new blushes released by Creme. Creme have never released blushes before, so this is a first, and they are called Softwear blushes. There are two different types of blushes that they've released. They've released matte ones and then ones called glow blushes, which I believe are more highlighty kind of ones, but I didn't want any of those. I wanted just the normal matte blushes. Now these come in at a eye-wateringly expensive amount of £22 if you were to buy it in the UK. If you were to buy it from Creme's direct website, they're £17 on there because of, you know, taxes, charges, that sort of thing. They are very, very expensive. I do not think that these are worth £22 at all. I would say that the better price would probably be whack off £10 and make them £12. But again, I bought these mostly for the purposes of my channel and just to show you guys and to let you know what my thoughts are. The glow blushes come in 6 shades, but the matte blushes come in 12 shades. And I bought 4 to show you guys, and I bought them from Cult Beauty in the UK. And I just happened to buy them when they were doing 20% off, so I actually got quite a bit of money off because, like I said, £22. So this is what the box itself looks like. Shouldn't be surprised. It is Creme. At the end of the day, they spent a lot of money on their packaging and it's always gorgeous and so unique. So this is what the cardboard box on the outside looks like. And then this is what it looks like inside. It's so cute, covered in little pictures of flowers and other various types of things. And then inside is the blush itself with a nice little mirror on the top. It's not a blue mirror, that's just the covering that I've not removed yet. It's just like a protective sleeve. And yeah, they are tiny. Look at them. I've just happened to have a face powder Nabla one next to me. Look, the size difference. Now, in terms of weight, they weigh 4.4 grams. Unfortunately, I'm not the best when it comes to the weight of things and how good a comparison is. You guys can tell me if you think that 4.4 grams is worth £22. I am going to be swatching these all on my face for you guys today, so bear with me because I've obviously got full makeup on. I think I'll just do it on one cheek just so that you guys can see how it works on my medium skin tone. I'm also going to make it quite intense as well, so don't get scared thinking, oh my god, she's got so much on. I'm doing it on purpose so that I can show you how to make it work for quite a soft look on the face to more intense. This is the shade that I'm actually wearing right now. It's called Hyperlink. And I have used all of these and they are absolutely gorgeous. All the names are very kind of internet related. Like this one is called Hyperlink. I've got Gigabyte. I've got Flower.ai. I've got Digital Peach. I think that's just like the kind of general theme that they've given these blushes, in that they're all kind of internet-y type names. So let me just read to you what they have written on their website. Download our new Softwear blush in the blendable and buildable soft matte finish. Give cheeks a natural layer of colour in a flash without a glitch. Our new cream to powder formula is virtually weightless and never oily or sticky like liquid or gel blush. That's it really. It's just telling you different variations of how you can use it, how you can do it. Wear alone for a diffused airbrushed look. Create your own blush duo when you layer them with the glow finish shades for added depth and dimension. Use with your fingers or with a blush brush. Light velvety orchid scent. Oh, I don't know, I haven't smelled it. Alright, I ain't got a cold. I can't smell anything, okay? So if you say so. So what do I think of these? I give these a 9 out of 10. And the reason I don't give it a 10 out of 10 is because of the price. Now, if you can ignore the price point, it is a solid 10. It is an excellent cream to powder blush. And I am personally not a fan of cream to powder blushes. I don't like ones that are patchy, that are too sticky, that can make oiliness appear on your face. None of these blushes do that at all. As soon as you apply it to your cheeks, it very nicely builds up depending on how much you apply. I personally don't like to use my finger for things like this because I find that I end up putting too much in one area, and your finger cannot blend something like this as well as something like a brush can. I've been using 2 different types of brushes. This is a Colourpop blush brush, which obviously you guys know they've got their Super Shock cheek blushes, which are also cream to powder, and that's the reason why I decided to use this. It works beautifully. And then I've also got this Duo Fiber F50 brush from Sigma, which I'm going to use today, because what I find is with brushes such as these, you can get a decent amount on here and it really kind of diffuses out the colour and builds it up beautifully. I think that these are great. I like the fact that The colours are very, very buildable. They don't interfere with my foundation or anything like that. When I have been applying these blushes, it is once I've done my foundation, my concealer and my powder. And that is important to mention purely because a lot of cream blushes, when you mix them over powder, they become patchy, they can snag and leave kind of marks on the face. This does not do this. It blends beautifully over the powder and sits really nicely between my contour and my highlight. And then I can go in and add to it if I want to. What I tend to do is I tend to actually just pat it on and then blend it. It's not sticky at all. It pretty much turns to powder almost immediately. It feels nice and soft to the touch as well. There's no fading throughout the day. It stays fairly intense as well. And I just think that they would look beautiful on everybody. I have tried to get a variety of shades to show you guys. So I've got a bright pink, I've got a more kind of neutral toned pink is what I'm wearing today. I've got a bright orange shade, and then I've also bought a very natural and very neutral shade. So I've got something for all different types of seasons and a variety of different looks. So what I'm gonna have to do now is I'm gonna do it on one side of my face, because we'll just leave that one there. Like I said, the one I'm wearing at the moment is called Hyperlink. I will do that last because that's obviously what I'm wearing right now. So let me just get out my foundation and ruin my makeup, but just for the sake of the video, obviously. All right, so the first one I'm going to show you guys is this one called Digital Peach. And this is described as a warm peachy pink shade. It's absolutely beautiful. Just to let you know, to touch it, it feels very creamy and quite soft. But it's not like too squidgy and creamy. Those are the ones that tend to be the more stickier ones. So to touch it is actually quite nice. All right, I'm going to stop doing that because I'm wasting my £22. And basically, I'm just going to take the brush and just dab it like this. So you get a decent enough amount of colour on here. Oh, I can smell the velvety, whatever it was, the orchid. It smells quite nice, actually. So there it is with a light amount, and that's a light amount for moi. Now let's build it up. Beautiful, look at that. Build it up some more, just for the purposes of the video, remember. And build it up a bit more, why not? And there we have it, that is Digital Peach. Definitely the correct description they've given it is definitely a beautiful kind of peachy pink sort of colour that I definitely think will work with all skin tones. And because it has now dried down to a lovely soft finish, if I wanted to tone it down, I could just take my normal powder brush to tone it down. So the next one I'm going to use is this one here called Flower.ai. It is a vibrant, bright pink and absolutely beautiful. Woo, that one is very intense, but then I have gone in with quite a heavy hand. All right, and let's build it up a little bit more. Again, just for the video, just so you guys can see. Okay, so this is Flower.ai. This is probably the brightest one that I bought. As you can see, vibrant pink is a great description for this. It is bright, it is in your face, it is so spring and summer, and it will work well on all skin tones. The next one is this one here called Gigabyte, and this one is described as a neutral blush. I have to say that this one is my favorite out of all four that I bought. It is such a perfect everyday shade that will go well with so many skin tones. I think this one might be difficult to pull off if you've got very deep skin, as it may run towards looking grayish pink on you, so just beware of that. So here you have it. This is Gigabyte. I think it looks lovely. And I did make sure to wipe off this brush, by the way, because I realised it had bright pink on it afterwards. But I do love this. I have worn this, but not as intense. Obviously, like I said, for the purposes of the video, I put it on quite intense. But it is definitely one of those blushes that are still, even though it's described as neutral, on me, it definitely leans a little bit more on the kind of pinky sort of side. But definitely great to use for everyday wear. And then this last one here, which is the one you saw me wearing at the beginning of the video, is called Hyperlink and is described as a warm pink. This is one that I would personally call is like a mid-tone sort of pink, and it's not blue based at all like the Flower.ai one is, but this is definitely one that would work well on all skin tones. Okay, and this one is Hyperlink. I did not build it up as intense as the other ones purely because, well, I have to go like deal with people in a minute. I don't want to build it up so intense that I come out looking lopsided with one side properly done and the other side not. But this is how it looks. It's another shade that I think will definitely work well on all skin tones because you can build it up to make it as intense as you want. So that's it for my review and demo of the brand new Softwear matte blushes by Lime Crime. If you guys found this video useful and helpful in making a decision in case you were interested in potentially buying them one day, get them on offer, because that's what I did. So but if you're really interested in getting them, I would definitely suggest buying them when they're on offer. There are always offers on, especially if you buy direct from Lime Crime. They've always got some sort of 20%, 30% off. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll see you all soon. Bye!